He's a 2021 grad and he has, in a short period of 2 years, set up his own firm.
My idea is very simple. I first demonstrate value to you by giving you all this legal knowledge that I have to you in one place. I am not even asking you for business. I am simply delivering value to you in the form of this booklet. Then you can contact us for some paid assignment.
This is excellent. This is very
What we have done is we have created a dedicated WhatsApp legal helpline for startups and MSMEs, जहाँ पे they can just put absolutely any legal query to us and we will answer that query.
So we are going to interact with one of our students and he has already set up a firm of his own in a short period of time. He's a 2021 grad and he has, in a short period of 2 years, set up his own firm. In fact, he set it up last year in Jan and has more than 15 to 20 startups as clients and started his own venture this year, again, second one. And he's going to be sharing his journey with you, and he specifically found the guidance related to client development to be really useful, right? Hi Hemant.
Hi Abhyuday, how are you?
I'm good and it's nice to hear from you. Can you share where are you logging in from? Where do you live?
Yes, just a little bit about myself. I'm basically an engineer, MBA, and then an LLB. I completed my LLB in 2021. I'm based out of Pune, and a couple of my partners who are working with me in my firm, one is in Ahmedabad and one is in Mumbai. And we have a team of around 5 associates also, juniors. And it's been a great journey, and LawSikho has been a big part of my journey so far. Just a brief about my practice. I am into corporate law practice, specifically catering to startups and MSMEs. When I say startups, absolutely every aspect of the startup journey, right from their founders agreements, the pre-incorporation documents, to their fundraising documentation, and even the legal due diligence and all these things that I do. I have found that the harder I work, the luckier I get. And one good decision that I took timely was to join the LawSikho Tech Law course.
Hi Hemant, Ramanuj here.
Hi Raman.
Can you tell me something? There are so many people trying to cater to startups. In a city like Pune, every other lawyer wants to do it.
Yes.
So if you are still able to get clients, one major reason would be that you have identified pain points of those clients and you are offering something different, right? So how do you do that? What is the problem statement that you identified and how did you identify?
Right. So the problem statement is that startup in their drive in product development and business development often ignore legal and compliance aspect. That is like the thing of least importance for them. And then later on, what happens is that they face a lot of problems going down the line. A lot of startups came to me with very specific problems where they did not have employment with their employees. Certain things were promised which were not documented in the form of a proper contract. Some promises were given to the employee in terms of future ESOPs or sweat equity. That was not given. And then the employee who had actually worked on the entire product just walked away with the entire product because the startup was also not taking care of the IP registration. Because there was no employment contract, they had also not taken care of the work for hire clause which we have.
So I am hearing a few things already, although you have not said. Tell me if this is correct.
Yeah.
What you bring on table for such startups is that you tell them ahead of time what is going to happen.
Exactly.
What are problem they are going to face, and you educate them about it. When you are explaining business development, you are telling that very important to educate your clients. That is one of the ways that you do it. And how do you do it?
I'm currently working on my own venture called We Counsel, which basically stands for Virtual Counsel. So we provide remote legal services to companies who cannot afford a full-time in-house counsel. That's the value proposition. Very simple.
So the problem statement is now modified. That look, you are a small company right now. You cannot afford a full-time lawyer to come as in-house counsel. So we will provide you a fractional in-house counsel.
Absolutely.
You don't have to pay how much you would have paid to an in-house counsel. Don't pay much, pay a
Correct.
small amount, but we will
Correct.
take care of it.
Correct.
And this is
So
actually a very
concept is very similar to that of virtual CFO service, right? Where a very highly experienced CA still does all the job that a CFO would have done, but at a fraction of the cost, because you are not employing him full time. That's the same value proposition that we offer. That we are qualified, trained lawyers. You do not have to employ us full time, but we can do all the legal and compliance job for you that any in-house counsel would have done. But we do it remotely, and that offers you tremendous cost advantage.
right.
Coming back to the question that you asked on how I educate my clients and how I have done my business development. In my previous venture, which was along with a senior of mine, he's a civil litigation lawyer basically. In that venture, what I did was I came up with an idea of a legal handbook for startups. So we developed something called Clickstart. So that Clickstart stood for Kit for Legal Information and Compliance Knowledge. Clickstart for startups. It is a almost 65 pager legal primer, so to say, for startups, covering almost all legal concepts that they will encounter in their journey, right from pre-incorporation to fundraising and beyond. So we have specific chapters dedicated to founders agreements, shareholders agreements, IP, employment agreements, ESOP, sweat equity, vendor contracts, third party contracts, your fundraising term sheets, triple SHAs, and we have explained all these terms to them.
Do you charge money for this, or you
No,
give it?
we have given this out free of charge.
Free of charge to all startup. Every startup, please read
Absolutely. It is open and available for everyone. That was a great success for us from a marketing point of view.
Read this and come to you and say that, hey, your book says this, can you do this for me?
Exactly. So my idea is very simple. I first demonstrate value to you by giving you all this legal knowledge that I have to you in one place, because right now there is nothing in the market around like that. Okay.
Correct.
So you benefit from that. I am not even asking you for business. I am simply delivering value to you in the form of this booklet. Then you can contact us for some paid assignment.
This is excellent. This is very good.
Yeah.
So you're building trust and giving value to them upfront without taking any money from them.
Nothing.
And when they see that, okay, this was very helpful, I did not know all these things and I read about it now. Then they will be like, okay, when work has to be done, they'll come to you only. This is exactly what we are doing. Today we are doing a free boot camp. We are teaching everybody free of cost.
I was just coming to that I had two inspirations behind this idea. One was LawSikho in the form of your boot camps, just the kind of value addition that you guys do through these free boot camps. I think so many people have benefited from it. That's number one. And then the second inspiration was Nishit Desai.
Yes.
Nishit Desai as a firm comes up with these booklets, and they have brilliant information, and they are available free of charge on their website.
And they have the largest blog of all law firms.
Amazing. Nishit Desai, in terms of the quality content and just the quantity of content, they are a research oriented firm. That's what they offer as their value proposition. So that also was a big inspiration for me behind this idea. We had these two inspirations in mind, where we first demonstrate value and then we ask for business.
Great. Okay. Of course, you have it on your website. Maybe you can share the link with people and they will get.
So that was in my previous firm with whom I have now parted ways. But in my current firm also, we are actually coming up with an upgraded and much more better version of that. And in fact, we have added some topics which came to us as a feedback from startups and experts, mentors in the startup ecosystem, the CEOs of incubators, industry organizations, investors. So all these people gave us this feedback. We gathered this feedback from a lot of people.
I will tell you something we did when we were building Click Lawyer. Okay, we went to the incubators and we told them that we will give everybody every week half an hour free legal consulting.
So we are already offering that also, where we will set up a legal help desk.
But it has to be a continuous thing. So what we did is that we made posters and we framed. You have like this. I don't know. You see these kind of posters there on my wall, right?
Right.
I made same poster saying that legal helpline and phone number, 15 minutes call free of cost anytime, like that, and timing written that this is the timing, right?
Right.
People would call and get some free advice, but free advice always leads to paid work. What kind of contract should I sign? Should I write this in my contract or not? Eventually they'll be like, yaar, aap hi kar do, right? Correct. So this is a very good idea. All of you can explore this also.
I've also come up with a second one, and that is a WhatsApp legal helpline. The two ways in which people seek information. First is obviously Google, and the second one is where they have certain support ecosystems. They just go on WhatsApp. What we have done is is we have created a dedicated WhatsApp legal helpline for startups and MSME, जहाँ पे they can just put absolutely any legal query to us and we will answer that query. In fact, what we are proudly announcing as a value add in that WhatsApp legal helpline is that your queries will not be answered by an AI, but actual practicing lawyers. So it is not a machine generated copy paste sort of an answer. That
what a brilliant way to generate leads. Very good. Very happy after talking to you, Hemant.
Yeah.
So let's see if people have any questions. Are you using any AI anywhere yet in your practice?
No, I spoke to Abhyuday just some time back, and I think this bootcamp is pure gold in terms of what the further value add that it can do to people like me.
Yeah, so we did not have any course on how lawyers can use AI. And what happened is that many of our students reach that threshold. They're already earning 4 lakh, 5 lakh, 10 lakh per month. They're that much, but they are like, sir, I'm dying. I'm working 12 hours, 14 hours. I have not taken any break in the last 6 months. My parents are complaining. My children that don't see me anymore. Okay, so we said that, okay, now is time. Now that so many of our students are doing it, it's time to introduce some better ways to do this. So this is the first time we're doing a boot camp on AI and we launch courses around AI. How long did it take you to reach where? Like since how long have you started your practice here?
The first venture, which was with my senior, that started in January last year. And my current venture, which is V Council, that started around 6 months back.
Do you want to share the website if you have a website at least?
No, we haven't even worked on a website yet. We just have a LinkedIn page. It's very rudimentary. We actually haven't gotten time to work on that also. Now
you can do it. We'll show how to build website using Wix in 1 hour, right? We showed how to build brochures. So if your partner is attending, maybe you can tell him that you attended bootcamp now. Build our website using. How big is your practice now? You have 5 associates. So how much revenue are you doing?
Revenue, I'm not comfortable sharing. But like I said, we are 3 partners and we have 5 associates. So yes, we have enough work and we are also following a slightly different business model. Our associates are also free to work on their own assignments. We are all remote. That releases the pressure on us to give them a certain salary which is expected of that quality of associate, and that cost advantage we pass on to our clients.
Yes. The takeaway from this for everyone is that look, there is so much information possible around different things, around lead generation, around relationship with clients, around even hiring associates in different models. So very good. I'm glad you came and shared your experience. Thank you very much, Hemant.
Thank you so much, and we are proud of all that you have done. And it's not possible.
And you'll do a lot, right?
I
don't know if you have reached 1 crore in your practice yet, but let's take it there. Okay?
I hope so.
Thank you, Hemant.
Thank you.